Right? We had formulas for this. If you remember, the sum of cubes, it looks like this. A to the third plus b to the third equals a plus b times a squared minus ab plus b squared. The difference of cubes, a to the third minus b to the third, equals a minus b times a squared plus ab plus b squared. So they're almost the same thing. Every term is the same except for the sign on two of them. Right? And what you notice is if it's a sum of cubes, then that first factor, the binomial, is also a sum. Right? Plus, plus. If it's a difference of cubes, then the first factor is a minus. Minus, minus. Right? And then the next operator is the reverse. So if that's a plus, that's a minus. If that's a minus, that's a plus. Everything else about them is the same. Right? It's always, always factors as 2 terms times 3 terms. So on a multiple choice format, if you saw something that was like 2 terms times 2 terms, that's not it. You can eliminate that. It has to be 2 terms times 3 terms. So in this case, I'm using that formula. And how can I rewrite this so that it is the difference of cubes? Because right now, the x is cubed, but the 1,000 is not cubed. And the 27 is not cubed. Yeah, 1,000 is 10 cubed. I mean, we've always got to use numbers that are perfect cubes. 1,000 is 10 cubed. So this is 10x cubed. 10 cubed, x cubed. And how about the 27y cubed? Which number cubed equals 27, Peter? 3. So that's 3y cubed. So what is it in this difference of cubes that represents the a in the formula? 10x. And what is it that represents the b? 3y. So everywhere in this formula that you see an a, you put 10y or 10x. And everywhere you see a b, you put 3y. And then you can simplify that. That is 10x minus 3y times 100x squared plus 30xy plus 9y squared. Now, I know there's a lot of detail that goes into something like that, and you're not always going to remember all the detail. But if you remember just some of the patterns of things, for the fact that it's 2 terms times 3 terms, just that if it's a difference, then that ought to be a minus. Or if it's the sum, then that ought to be a plus. You're going to come close to solving a lot of these questions just by knowing that. Whether you could get every detail in a multiple choice format, you don't need to get every detail right. You just need to be able to narrow it down to the one that's right. And believe me, the questions I put on the test were designed specifically so that that kind of strategy will work.